What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Sport Update, and welcome to my Arsenal versus Tottenham Spurs review. This is going to be a really quick review, so if you don't want to see my review, just want to see highlights, just please exit the video because I can't post them up because of copyright reasons. So, pretty much, these two teams are two teams who did completely different business in the transfer window. Obviously, we know Arsenal did not even spend a penny. I believe they have two free transfers, especially Flemini, who played today. Actually, he came off for Jack Wilshere because Wilshere got injured during the game. So hopefully he's alright because he's a good young player, but he just keeps getting injured. So hopefully he gets everything settled there. Versus the Spurs, who spent over £100 million this summer with Lamela, Eriksson. Lamela, I follow Serie A closely. He's going to be a great player for them. He only played 15 minutes today. Obviously, the transfer just went through, I believe, 2 days ago or a day or so ago. So he's going to be a good player for them as the season goes on. So is Eriksson from Ajax, great player. Chadley as well, the Belgian winger. So they made a lot of business. You would think that the £100 million team would beat Arsenal. Spurs beat Arsenal. However, it was the other way around. Arsenal win by a score of 1-0. The goal came in the 23rd minute from Giroud off a Theo Walcott corner. It was a really low corner, a nice whipping. Walcott was making a good run down the flank. He whipped in the cross. Giroud got his left foot on it, passed Lloris, and he scored the only goal of the game. Lloris was a very good goalkeeper this whole game. He's a good goalkeeper in general, one of the best in the Premier League, and he's rising in the world stock. He has great goalkeeping instincts. If you saw him the whole game, he'd come off his line and try to get the ball. He ran out when he was on a break. When a player was on a break by himself. Theo Walcott was on a break. He was totally alone, and Lloris had to come out all the way to the front of the box and meet a great tackle. Because if he missed that by an inch, it would have been a red card. So he has great instincts. He kept Tottenham in this game. However, the Spurs really had trouble in the midfield. I think that's where the most trouble for them was. Just getting the ball moving. Paulinho as well. Capu. I'm not going to name every midfielder, but that's where they have to work on it most. I would say in the last 15 minutes and 5 minutes of stoppage time, that's where they put the most pressure on Arsenal. Arsenal's full of injuries right now, and they need to buy, I think, a player or two. But they were able to, just to keep them at 1-0. The defense at the end of the game was incredible. Defoe had a few chances. Lamela was trying to get stuff going, but obviously he only came out for 15 minutes. Nothing really happened there. Defoe, Walker took numerous shots. Kyle Walker, he had one chance where the ball was whipped in stoppage time, and he just completely whiffed it, which is terrible for him because he could have scored. I thought he might have scored at that chance. But, again, Arsenal played tight defense. Pressure was very, very hard and just very consistent from Tottenham, from the Spurs in the last 15 minutes of the game or so, plus stoppage time. But Arsenal were able to keep the lead, with their defense. I believe at the end they had 6 men back, a 6-man line. They had 2 right backs, 2 left backs, and then their center back. So they had like 6 defenders there in the box, along with Chesney as the goalkeeper, who did a pretty good job. He didn't really have that much difficulties today. So again, Arsenal pick up the win over the Spurs. A big win for them because you would think Spurs would win. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully you guys will subscribe to the channel. I usually make Napoli reviews because that's my team. So I do Serie A reviews mostly. But you guys have been subscribing like crazy. So if you guys want to subscribe for Premier League reviews, I will be making those all season long. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave your comments down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.